Some good old dredge going on in the background. Maybe I get some hand permission. Alright, maybe I should show the list real quick. Pretty spontaneous, like it didn't have wrote up anything, to be honest. But I think this could be interesting. And me talking about punts maybe funny, I don't know. Let's see if this is the list. This is pretty much the list. I changed some stuff in the sideboard and I cut 2 electrolytes for Anger of the Gods and Timely Reinforcements. And Timely Reinforcements, guys, was the shit. If you're not playing it main deck, it was insane. Alright, first game. Playing again. So I rode with my buddy Patrick to the event. Like almost 2-hour drive. And as you can imagine, if you we are only 2 because some people just hadn't the time for playing and stuff like that. Yeah, just us 2 riding to the event. And as you can imagine, if you ride for 2 hours and if you play on a regular basis, then you hope not to play against each other. And my saying on this is that Modok is quality software, so is the event manager. And a friend of mine just says every time, yeah, there's a shuffle, yada yada. And I say, like, if you don't do registration voodoo, you're gonna you're gonna play against your friend every time, because we were behind in the line to sign up for the event. So first round, no surprise. Who plays against who? I play against my buddy Patrick. All right, he's on Junt. He knows I'm on blue white red Nahiri because he lent me the fucking Nahiris. All right. Let me see. First game, we both kept 6 cards. I was on the draw, which is okay. He played some unusual junglers without bobs, and what did he play in the third slot? He played Big Chandra and stuff like that. Some unusual tech, but not that unusual. Today I watched Sam Black playing Tireless Tracker and Junt. That was kind of fun, at least to watch, even though I don't enjoy Junt that much. Okay, what about the game? There is not really much to say, because he drew really poorly, to be honest. He let me think. He flooded out in the first game pretty strongly, and in the third game I had Ancestration from the sideboard, and if you know, against any mid-range deck, this card is insane. So I won 2-0 pretty convincingly. Alright. And coming back to... and this is a really cool relief, to be honest. I played Florian. Alright. First game we both kept 7. I was on the play. Not yet again. First time I was on the draw. Okay. I was on the play. And yep, kept a reasonable hand with bolts, removal and stuff like that. And coming from mono blue background, as you might all know, feels so amazing. Like, have bolt as your removal. Like, he derped out creatures and they all don't survive any removal. As I come back to, as I said earlier, Timely Reinforcements, I had them both games. I won again quick 2-0, and yeah, Timely Reinforcements. I resolved that and it was insane. The second game I even blundered. Like, I have 1 blue mana up and a spell snare and didn't spell his snare, his not Colorgun's command, Altaka's command, but I got to spell snare it later, and then I resolved like Anger of the Gods, swept up all his creatures, and yeah, was pretty much game from that. Round 3, I play against Manuel. We both kept 7, and yeah, yet again, like, you just answer their threats, trade 1 for 1. Maybe you get Anger of the Gods or your other Wrath effect, and then you just swoop up his board, and then resolve Nahiri, and it's piece of cake from there. Pretty much blue, white, red is meant to win this game, and every time both time I played this matchup, I felt very favored, and yeah, that was pretty good. Okay, round 4 again, back to Matthias. I know this guy. He's one of the best Bluetron players I ever met, but he's not on Bluetron evermore. Nevermore. He's not on Bluetron anymore. Okay, and yeah, I was making fun of him not playing Bluetron, and even myself, I was not playing Bluetron. So yeah, we spoke quite friendly, and again, this guy like plans 3 turns in advance, and he gives you really good feedback, which I was very happy about. Let's see. I lost the first game pretty close. Did I won the first? Okay. Maybe I won the first game. I think I won the first game. We both kept 7. I was on a play. He played Ruck Delver. Pretty interesting with Goyfs, Mandrills, a lot of Getaxian probes, and fought scoring me for some point. That was kind of funny. He was really fought scoring me. Yeah, I won the first, lost the second, and then we got to the third game, and we were talking so much, and in the backside, and looking back on the match, I'm not happy about that. I should focus more on the game, because now the draw start. I'm 3-0. I won against Junt and 2 times against Zoo, and then my first draw starts, which, like, I hate to draw. I think draws should not exist in Magic. Like, you could leave a comment in the comment section. I think if people can't concede the game to an end, they maybe should both get a loss. I don't know, but a draw is just awful. It's just like, this is one example. We joke too much, we talk too much, and we didn't really play the game or didn't play it fast enough, and we draw. There was not enough time. I was kind of iffy about that at the time, but in retrospect, I probably never gonna, even if I play him again, I'm probably never gonna like small talk so much. Just on the start of the game, shuffle up quickly and go. You're gonna play. Alright. So draw. Now we are 3-0-1. Yeah. And then I played against the Absang guy, which made 4th place at the end. Really nice guy. And he was the small Padawan of blah 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 Bachschnitter. I don't know his first name, but he is a really good Absang Coco player. So his Padawan kind of played, because he already dropped after, like, he got all the Furies from the from the red-green Breach Titan decks, and he got swooshed. And in the time I was sitting at table 2, and the people were gathering, and this match also took up very long time, and people start gathering, and I felt the heat and get really nervous. Yeah, I'm missing the sheet, but I lost 2 games, and I blundered hard in the second game. I stalled pretty long. In the second game, I just snapped back Cryptic Command, and he just, okay, stop for a second, I have an ooze in play, and just ate it. But he misplayed also. He played like an ooze and didn't left up 2 green mana. He only left 1 green mana up, so I could Lightning Helix it. The first game was really crazy. It was super long and really drawn out, but I've stalled. You know, if you play blue and Cryptic Command, like, you know, you can stall like for a long time. And then I top deck. I was always thinking, hey, I can top deck my Anger of the Gods and swoosh his whole board and stuff like that. But yeah, it took too long. Yeah, it was really grindy. And the second game I lost pretty hard because I blundered and was nervous at the time. So now, after the 4th round, I played against Niels. And I also know this guy from Dortmund, where we always play in the Auenland is the shop is called. And I'm pretty sure, I was pretty sure he was on blue-white Nahiri as well. And yet again, with this matchups, the alarm clock should be ringing. You don't want another draw. You want to complete the match and stuff like that. And he was on the Gary Thompson list, which I'm currently playing and will playing today with Ancestral Missions main board. And I saw him play in another match, and I was knowing what he was playing. And yeah, I was pretty fearful about this match because we basically playing the mirror, but he has Ancestral Visions and he goes land Ancestral Visions, and I was like, oh, how do I win this? And the first game I won. He turn 1 and suspended Ancestral Vision, and I won the game because I had more cards at the point, and we fight over Ancestral Vision, and I won the fight. And from there on, it was a piece of cake. I won the match. Second game was pretty, like, maybe overboarded or false boarded because I boarded Crumble, and he at some point resolved Nahiri and just smashed me, and there was no pressure I could put on Nahiri. But I crumbled him to see his deck, and he, for example, he left in 2 timely reinforcements, which again on the recurring, like, thinking about it, was really smart because our deck has no real good answers to tokens, and sometimes your opponent goes end of turn Snapcaster Mage just to pressure you, or he will play Snapcaster Mage at some point. Then you have 3 tokens and you can pressure Nahiri at least to a point where you can get her away from ultimate. That was pretty good. Also, he boarded in, and it was my mistake, which I didn't board. He boarded Celestial Purge, which is one of my favorite cards. Maybe I blended in somewhere. And I didn't board that, and it's such an awesome answer to Nahiri, to be honest. So we go to the third game, and again, not much time on the clock. And yeah, the game goes on, and it's super stally. Like, it's a mirror, what can I say? Like, it's super close. We both have a Nahiri on the board, both threatening to ultimate, both desperately searching for damage to keep Nahiri from ultimating. And it was an exciting game, not gonna lie. But yeah, it was pretty drawish. And we go to extra turn, and it would be a draw. And we kept on playing like 2 or 3 turns, and then he asked me, can you concede? Would you concede to me to fortify his position in the tournament? And yeah, he's a good guy. I conceded. I gave him the win because, like, again, I hate draws. He would not concede to me, but I hate draws, so I don't mind. Gave him the win. To be honest, like, in the tournament, like, yeah. If we go if we go out both with a draw, like, no one was getting anywhere. All right, last round, and yeah, I'm probably gonna rant more about draws. You guessed it. I play against Tobias. Again, a Coco player, and Absent Coco, and from this on, like, I really want to improve on this matchup because, like, it's hard to play for me. I have to learn much in this matchup. First game I won. Second game I lost, and I looked on the clock, and we have like 15 minutes left on the clock, and I was talking to him, okay, we have to draw, we have to play fast to complete the game. And he was like, and then, like, I don't know, I didn't call a judge because it was the last round, but I should call a judge. If your opponent goes, okay, I play my witness, then picks up his graveyard, goes over his graveyard, like, really slowly. I was like, come on, man, like, we have to play faster, otherwise we're gonna draw. And he's talking to me and saying like, okay, then we draw. Like, what is the big deal? It's like, man, like if we draw, like no one is getting anywhere. That's bad for both of us. And he says to me, oh, that's my first tournament, and I want to finish positively. And then I tell him like draws equal to a loss. Like from that point, I was like, okay, like it was. To be honest, like this was one of the most stressful, not stressful, but enduring, like really on my endurance kind of tournaments, because almost every round I played got to the extra chance. And if you have no space between rounds and you just jump from round to round, like you get stressed out, like you no time to eat anything and stuff like that. Yeah. And I was kind of on from that moment, as he told me, like I don't want to finish negatively, like I don't care if it's a draw, and he was playing slow on purpose. Like I was on full tilt mode, like I was sitting there, okay, resolves, and then he goes like revoker on my Nahiri, I untap ref everything, like come on man, like. And then I played fast and I missed like ticking up Nahiri, and I was, oh, I missed that? And he was, yeah, you missed that. Come on man, like my turns is like 10 seconds, your turns is like 1 minute or so. Yeah, so overall a draw against this guy as well, which was pretty lame to be honest. So I finished 3-2-2. Not the best finish in any kind, to be honest. Would it better if I would play Blutron? I'm not sure. But I want to learn the deck, and you only get to learn it if you go and practice, you know? So hopefully, like I want to improve on that, like probably, and if you have anyone has tips on how to improve, how to strengthen your game, how to make it faster and stuff like that, it's probably only practice. Like if you get more used to the lines, like I can play Mono Blutron most likely in my sleep. Like all the lines, sometimes it gets really tricky, then you have to think about, but the first rounds map go when you crack and stuff like that. It's comes from practice, to be honest. Yeah, some matchups I want to improve on and stuff like that. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the tournament report. I think I have to make a phone call now, and after that I'm gonna stream some more matches. So be right back.